Hey guys, hello and welcome to another episode of Codement. So in today's episode, basically we are going to see how we can find the sponsorship jobs in UK. As you can see here, this is what it is clearly mentioned like certificate of sponsorship and applications from job seekers who require current skilled worker sponsorship to work in the UK are welcome. So it means like clearly they have shown interest in sponsoring your visa, and once you get your visa, so you will be able to work in UK. So that is the main challenge that most of the candidates or aspirants face. So in today's episode, basically we are going to see how we can find such kind of jobs in UK. So let's get started. Yeah. So first thing first is you have to search for these kind of jobs through the government websites, and these websites are mostly like you can search for like UK sponsorship jobs or list of jobs like. So once you just Google it, so you will be able to find multiple links. So on the first link you will see some information related to that, but the most important thing is you have to go to the site of NHS, and for that like you have to just search for NHS jobs. This is how which I have already done it. So here, as you can see, NHS. NHS is National Health Service. So National Health Service is the biggest company. It's a government-owned company, and it's the biggest organization here, which provides visa sponsorship for their employees. So the candidates who are aspiring to work in UK, and so this so they can look for relevant jobs in this NHS organization. So NHS is basically it's mainly focused on health industry. So it is related to medical. So the people who have already qualified degree in medicine and all that, so those people can search their relevant jobs. But the main thing is, if you are a software engineer, so in that case also like this organization requires a lot of technical expert people as well. Yeah. So all these jobs are listed here. So you just have to uh, input your queries. So just like a software engineer, if you're looking for roles as a software engineer, and this is where. So basically, if you're looking for job in London, so I'll just put it as London and 100 miles from London as well. So it will consider all the circle around London. So I'll just search it. Cool. Now you can see number of jobs are listed here. So out of that, like I'll just select this senior data engineer, and yeah. So basically, NHS operates multiple government institutes uh, in UK. So one of them is like this is what Midlands and Lancashire Commissioning Support Unit. So this is the department, and this is the information. Like this is the role, like the senior data engineer, and closing date is 30th of June 24, and this is what job summary. So uh, join a passionate NHS team and senior data engineer. So these are the responsibilities like data extraction, workflow, processing, storage, everything. So main duties. So NHSML is committed to a process of redeployment at risk members and something and all that. So you can have a look at this with all the details. And so this is what a job description. So as a data engineer, what is expected from you and all that. So the main thing is if you want to know that whether this role, if they offer sponsorship or not, so just you can scroll down or you can do a search on this page. So just press Control and F Control F, and this will appear. So I'll just search for right to work. So, or I'll just search for sponsorship. Perfect. So this is what certificate of sponsorship, and it is clearly mentioned like applications from job seekers who require current skilled worker sponsorship to work in UK are welcome and will be considered alongside all the other applications. Cool. So this job definitely provides a sponsorship for you. So instead of wasting your time on different platforms such as like Indeed, LinkedIn, and rest of a lot of other platforms, so those platforms there is a less possibility that you will find some sponsored jobs there. So instead of that, you have to look for the authentic sources, and this is one of the genuine source where you can find it. So this is the address of employer, and this is the name of the employer. Everything is related to this is shown. So the employer's website is here. So this is what NHS Midlands and Lancashire. So this is a different institute which is based in somewhere Lancashire. I'm not sure where it is based, but this is the address. Yeah, perfect. Actually, this is the address. So they might have an office at this location that is in Canary Wharf. So it's a big IT park in UK, in London. So it's a really nice location, and it's located in central London. It's close to central London, like it's in zone 2 or zone 3, I guess. Right. So this is what the job description, and this is the eligibility, ability to write well-designed code with SQL or Python, which is quite good, and everything other than that, whatever is required. So it's all mentioned here. So you can find all the details here. But make sure that this is the closing date of this application. So if you're searching for this job after this date, so definitely this listing will not be available for you. But uh, like you can search for different roles by adding multiple filters. So let's see at this network engineer job. Again, here's the closing date is 16th of June, and this is what Imperial College Healthcare NHS Trust. So this job is for this particular role, for this particular department, and specification. Okay, person specific educational qualification, and everything is mentioned here. And here at the bottom, you can see like certificate of sponsorship section is mentioned here. So it means this role also comes with a sponsorship. Cool. So this is what as a network engineer, if you have skill set related to that, so you can definitely give it a try. And this is the salary range, which is like minimum is 42K and max is 50K, and this comes under band 6. So as an individual, so definitely if you consider this salary, so it is really quite good salary to live in UK for an individual. And initially you will not get your dream salary, but eventually you'll get it definitely if you just keep on finding new jobs. But the most important thing is you should have a visa sponsorship first, because uh, if you don't have it, so you will not get a right to work in UK, and that is the most important thing. Cool. So apart from that, this is what a software engineer, and if you are looking for data engineer, so apart from London, you can try for different locations such as like Manchester. So in Manchester as well, so you have senior data engineer, so Bolton NHS Foundation Trust. So the closing date is 23rd of June. So this is the head of the department. His contact number is also given, and this is the salary range. Yeah. So this is the job location. It's in Bolton. So I would recommend. Uh, yeah. So definitely, uh, the inflation in London is quite higher as compared to the other locations such as like Manchester and Leeds, or in the outskirts of UK. So definitely, if you want to save more, so I would suggest to focus on the outskirts apart from London, because in London everything is very costly. So you would have to pay rent as well as other things of day-to-day life, like commute and transportation and everything is quite costly. But if you prefer outskirts, such as like these kind of locations, so this 42K would be really higher, and you would save much more as compared to London. So this is my another suggestion for you to look for the outskirt locations. Cool. So this is how for a data engineer you can find another list of jobs. And now if you are looking for like project manager roles, and that is in Manchester, or I'll just put it again for London. So here you will find plenty of jobs, and so in London basically there is a high demand for project managers. So we'll just quickly take a look at this role. This is what based in Denmark Hill, but okay. So this is yeah, South London and Maudsley NHS Foundation Trust. Closing date is 16th of June. So my suggestion would be to always check on this website. So these listing will keep on changing, but uh, like you will not find this particular rule whenever you are if you just surpass this window. But definitely you will find new postings. So my suggestion would be to keep an eye on this every day or every week, because it keeps on updating, and you never know you find when you will find your dream job. So just keep on watching it. And this is what this is posted on 31st of May, and this is the salary range like 51K to 58, and it's a fixed term contract. And so if you just check for visa. Cool. So they are also offering visa sponsorship. Applications from job seekers who require current skilled worker sponsorship to work in UK are welcome. Cool. So when the role is mentioned as contract, fixed term contract, so there is a possibility of rolling contract. So rolling contract means it might get renewed after a particular time. So depending on the performance of that particular candidate. So there is a possibility that after 12 months, this role might get renewed. And it's a band 7, so salary range is also very nice. So yeah, as a project manager, you can find it. And apart from that, so you can find with different keywords which are more relevant to your role. I'll just check for engineer. What are the listings? Yeah, cool. Infrastructure engineer, principal validation engineer, principal engineer ventilation. What's that? This is a part. Okay. Uh, yeah, cool. Band 8B, and the salary range is very high. It's quite handsome. So this is what 76K. That's very nice, and it's very sufficient, more than sufficient. You can find the eligibility for this with all the details. And yeah, this also comes with a certificate of sponsorship. Cool. So certificate of sponsorship is the letter that the employer provides, and very few organizations uh, have this kind of license. So if certain company has to sponsor their employees, so in that case they have to first apply for the license, and once they get the license, after that only they are eligible to offer the sponsorship. So it's quite tricky, and like it's costly as well for the companies. So it's your responsibility, like it's your uh, interest to find the companies who have this eligibility license, like this license of sponsorship. Because if you are applying for certain role, and at the end if that company is not having that license for sponsorship, so there is no point in like wasting your time in all that process. Cool. So I guess this is it. I hope this video would be really helpful for you. So if you like it, so please give it a thumbs up. And definitely, if you are looking for a job, so keep watching the other playlist which I have made on this channel. And if you like it, so genuinely please try to give like and share our videos, because uh, if I'm able to support, or if I'm able to just give information to people, so I would be really happy. And because I have received that help and that information from some other people, so that's why it's my duty to provide the help and support to the people who are looking for job and all that. Cool. So definitely, I believe in good karma, and because it comes back to you if you're doing some good karma. So definitely, it will come back to you whenever you need it the most in your life. Cool. So that's what I just want to say. Keep spreading the help as much as you can at your best level, and I wish you all the best for your job search. And keep watching, keep learning. Still then, uh, Thank you so much.